The first line I remember actually was yours. We're on this speedboat racing toward this yacht, and he says I may have to whack it before I get there.
I have so many memories of both of these guys, two of my most difficult gets. But Kevin was no longer acting.
That's the exaggerated story. That's not entirely true.
Sheila Jaffe, our casting director, was saying Kevin Connolly, he's not interested and he's not really acting anymore. And I called Mark and told him to threaten Kevin that he had to show up for at least a meeting. So
Wahlberg had called him.
so we met at Sushi Roku, and I knew Kevin was the guy.
And I was in Mexico at the time. I probably had, $1,000 in the bank. I was gonna dip over to Cuba to make a documentary on Cuban hip hop, and I got this email that I had to go to the internet cafe, call me now, and I was like, oh, then I had to go to the payphone. I called Lev, and he's trying to convince me to come audition for this show. And he's like, you have to come, and then, of course, your time is about to run out. Steve finally sent me a plane ticket because I couldn't quite afford one myself.
In my personal life, I was in a great habit of working at a restaurant. I'd usually make like $6 or $7 grand on quitting that restaurant, living off that money, and then going back and getting my job back in the restaurant once the money ran out. You guys want to jump in?
You're doing a great job.
These girls out here are crazy. Oh, no! We know each other. Do you remember me?
Didn't you used to be really fat?
It completely was. I think everyone just fell right into step, and we've all, had these other lives since then.
First scene we did was a walk and talk. The group of guys walk in, and you do a couple pages of dialogue without a cut, and that we just fell right into place.
And there are some payoffs that I can't really talk about right now. People have been waiting 8 years for one particular moment to happen that we were lucky to execute.
You're upset.
Upset? I gave you $100 million. You're 15 million over. You agreed to not go over.
Because you said I couldn't direct unless we agreed.
It's like when a girl asks if you want to bang her hot sister. Of course you say no. Neither of you really believes you mean it, though.
What is he doing here? I definitely think, in my experience, people see the passion that Ari has, towards Vince. And I think with these guys, it was like there's such loyalty amongst them that I think people really love that.
I don't know if anyone knew that Adrian's not good at sports. I don't know if you guys can tell. I didn't know if anyone could tell. I'm breaking big news. Adrian, not good at sports.